Thanks for joining in. Let's just collectively bow down, raise our Kundalini, put ourselves in Bandhan and go back in the state of meditation with this beautiful bhajan.
तीन महामंत्र। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार्य स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री गणेश मंत्र। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
I'm really sorry for being late, but Your grand hotel here only delayed me. We had ordered for a tea for 45 minutes and they couldn't prepare tea for us. Now what's happening to us here? We have to understand that people are not normal in these modern times. There's something going wrong with them somewhere. And maybe something serious is happening within us, which is giving such a collective effect outside. Now the trouble is, we do not know what we are inside. Unless and until we know what we are, unless and until there is light within us, we cannot understand what the problem with us is. But we just accept whatever we know with whatever our limited awareness is. Because the human awareness is not reached that state of fruitfulness where one can say that I know definitely this is my use. I know definitely why I am here. I know definitely what is my purpose, why I became a human being from the amoeba stage, why all these troubles were taken by the nature to make me a human being. We are not being able to answer these questions at all. But the human mind is such that it compromises with everything. You see, it is like a little oyster, which gets a stone inside its little house, a shell. So he says, all right, now I'm not going to bother much now. It's all right. So it goes on weaving around that little part of that stone, whatever it is, which is just troubling. Then by some movement, he gets a little more pinch, then he goes on again and again and again like that. That's how we live in this world most of the time. And we think, oh, we are on top of the world, nothing is wrong with us. Till we come face to face to something that is disastrous. Some disaster shocks us, and then, oh, how it happened. Like war. Till we reach to the point of war, we are preparing for war in many ways. But when the war breaks on us, then we are shocked and we say, oh God, what happened? Today the war is within ourselves, not without. We are not realizing how it is building up within ourselves. For example, cancer is the physical war within ourselves. We are not aware of that. We just accept our body as it is. Tomorrow we go to the doctor and says, you have got cancer. We jump in the sea, finished. We don't know how it is caused, why it has caused, what have we done to ourselves. Another person is all right for normal purposes. Suddenly, the psychologist said that you better go to the lunatic asylum. And we are there. We find ourselves, I'm a lunatic. We are wondering, how is it? I am here, supposed to be sane. Then we find certain people who are seeking their spirituality or all other seeking. They think, oh, we have got this, we've got that, we should have this, and we are now on top of the world. And where do you find yourself? You have lost all your money, everything, you are nowhere. You are a recluse, you are fragmented, you have no relationship with your society. As you have come, you have added nothing to your society, nothing to yourself, and have just finished your life like that. We have given nothing to the nature from which we have taken, nothing to the society that we are living in, nothing to the country where we are, nothing to the universe that has made us, and nothing to God who has created us. Because in the name of God also I've seen such hocus pocus going on. All kinds of hocus pocus going on in this world. You don't imagine how far people can go with this kind of thing. They want to make money. All kinds of things they'll start. Oh, there's a place here. If you go, you'll get cured. All right. Thousands of people will be going there. It's all hocus pocus. Just imagine. All the money is exhausted. Everything you find that, oh, you have achieved nothing. Then you think that, all right, let's have some fun. At least you have nothing to do. Let's have some fun. So what is the idea for fun is also very funny. because their fun is that how we give up our respectability. You see, fun means, today we went to a shop and the shop we had parked at an angle from the main road, and there was a big, pub where some boys, young boys, good, nice boys, were taking some beer or something. And a girl came and parked the car in one place. When she went away, they got down from their pub, they were on the balcony, came down, lifted her car, actually lifted all of them, put it on the other side and put the same type of car in her place. They took about to do this half an hour, and they thought they were having fun, laughing, joking, this thing, that. How can such foolish fun make you happy? This is stupidity, wasting your time, idiocy. I can understand a little boy doing it, but behind it is something sinister. As if they were possessed, I felt. They didn't know how much the girl will be worried unnecessarily. On the contrary, if they had put in that an effort to do good to someone, the joy would have been much more lasting. But this is the problem with human beings, is that they do not recognize, they do not know, they have no their moorings, they cannot fathom where they are, where are they drifting. As long as there's nothing that is troubling them, they go on moving on to seem life. Of course, in the modern times, despite all this, there's a big seeking going on. People are born with seeking. Children are born with seeking. From childhood, they find that there's something wrong. They find sometimes, even in their family, as if their parents, their relations are extremely narrow-minded. They are very funny. They find some people in the society extremely aggressive, or all kinds of things they find. And then they open their eyes and they start seeing relatively, am I also one of them? Am I going to be one of them? Then relatively they start seeing, no, that's not the life. There's something wrong. Because these people who are born like that are of a different caliber, of a different temperament, of a very different quality. But they also gradually lose their quality when they get into the mundane life and when they accept other people so easily. They also accept that, all right, whatever was there was ego. So this was too much of an ego in us. It was a colossal ego within us. By ego we dominated. So they said, all right, let's go back. We try to become primitive. Now you cannot become primitive because the brain is not. Your brain is overdeveloped. Even if you try, you cannot become primitive. Because in a primitive man, thinking process is very little. While what you do, your only life is nothing but thinking. Like two horns of thinking all the time growing out of you and creating a circle all around you. How can you become primitive? So also these are all only conceptions within us or convictions that will become that. By convictions you do not become. Supposing I have convinced myself that I am the Queen of England. Will I become? Or I get an idea, conceive an idea that I am this and this. Will I become? I have to become. It is so simple as that, isn't it? It is so practical. You see, if I tell you that you have to have your tea, all right. Then you will say, I've never had my tea. What about the tea? Till you have it. You have to have it. But you will say, no, all right. As long as I've said I will have my tea, all right. That up to that point is all right, I've had already. That kind of a misconception we have, that without doing it we feel quite satisfied about it. And this is called as the great illusion of Kali Yuga, called as Mahamaya. Is the greatest illusion is this, that human beings are made to believe what they are not. They accept such a situation many a times. It's all right in a drama, you are watching, say, a very big hero, say Napoleon fighting and Wellington fighting. Suddenly you feel, oh, I am Napoleon. Maybe, all right. But in real life also we get assumptions like that, which are really falsehood, which are not ourselves. So we come to the point, what are we? Actually, what are we? If these are assumptions and conceptions, what are we? Really, what are we? And we are nothing but the spirit. We are that eternal being within us reflected, which is called as spirit, the Atma. That is what we are. The rest of it has no meaning at all. For example, there is a lamp which has no light in it. What will you do with it? Say there is a tube which has no light in it. What do you think about it? Supposing this machine is here and it doesn't work, what do you call it? A junk. In the same way, if we do not find out that light within us, if we do not enlighten ourselves with that light, we are not finding out our meaning, our purpose. We are wasting our life either with our ego or with our conditioning. Conditioning, of course, can be found out in no time. Very easy to find out the conditioning, which takes place through this left side channel, which is called as the Ida Nadi. Is a subtle center, a subtle channel within us called as Ida Nadi. This is the power we have got by which we desire. In Sanskrit, this one is called as Mahakali power. The power of desire, by which we desire. Desire does not have materialized thing. You may have desire, people may desire to become the king of England, but that's not so, isn't it? Just it's a desire. So the power of desire comes through this one, which is called as Mahakali. This power flows through in a channel called as Ida. Now the names are in Sanskrit. The trouble is, all this was discovered thousands of years back by seers who gave it a Sanskrit name. Also, it has some meaning that these names they got it from the unconscious. So these are not Sanskrit names, but are the names actually of that thing. So this is the Ida Nadi, which manifests within us the power of desire. It is also called as Chandra Nadi, meaning the line of moon. On the right hand side, you see another power by which we act, the power of action, called as the Mahasaraswati power, which resides within us as the power to act. In two ways we act, and also power to act, to think. Like whatever we have to do, we think about it. So it can be divided in two halves. One is when we act because of our physical capacities, and when we think because of our rational capacity. So these two powers reside within us in a very subtle way. And outside, they express themselves in a gross as two sympathetic nervous systems called as left and the right sympathetic nervous system. By the left sympathetic nervous system, we accept all the conditioning which Freud has described as conditioning through this one, because it takes you to your past. So this represents the line of your past. The right hand side one gives you the future. That is the one which gives us the idea of future. For example, animals do not have much idea of the future. They mostly live with their conditioning. Their only left side is really developed, so much so that the pineal body, which is in our brain, which controls our left side, is more developed in animals than in human beings. Then, as a human being, your right side starts working because we think. we speak, and we think of the future, right side is developed. With the conditioning, you develop a superego, by which you can be a person who is very frightened, who take aggressions from others, who are very subdued, over subdued. You run away from your duties, you escape things, lots of things are there if you are overdeveloped left side. But if you have overdeveloped right side, then you develop that horrible yellow thing like a bile called as Mr. Ego. And this ego today is quite prevalent everywhere and is a big problem because after realization we start seeing it and that we don't know whether to laugh or to cry the way things work out. So this ego is also responsible for our funny behavior towards others. Now, the problem of ego is that people do not find it out till they really suffer badly. Because ego is something that doesn't give trouble to the individual so much as to the society. It gives to the society, for example, such a place or such a community where the ego is prevalent, the family will break.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in this morning. The vibrations feel so deep and so cool, and it's not a cold morning. Thank you so much for your beautiful vibrations and spreading them wherever you are. And at the same time, it feels like you are all here with me in the living room here. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. We finish off with the Sahaja shloka. And if you would like to be continuing in silence, just turn the volume off. I will share the talk. And have a wonderful day, and just finish off when you're ready.
शिवे सर्वात् साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके ब्रह्मारूपे सदानन्द परमानन्द स्वरूपिणी रिद्धि सिद्धि प्रदे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते शरण Namostute Narayani Namostute